farms.
Wait, they have $146 million to give to white farmers and not black Zimbabweans? How many people were repatriated from South Africa in recent months, and how many of them voluntarily returned to Zimbabwe in the past few months from South Africa?
Around 78,000 Zimbabweans returned from South Africa. About 21,000 through government assistance, and 57,000 returned voluntarily via self-repatriation.
Hey, the landowners, my daddy. Not bad. Now,
and the reason why I love his content so much is because he's always ready to put ignorant Africans in their place. Because sometimes you people say things that make no sense. Like, for example, comparing Ghana's educational system and universities to South Africa. Are you okay?
Yes, Daddy.
what is the GDP of Uganda? I mean, KZN is richer than Uganda, like makes more.
And total nominal GDP, yes.
Oh, wait, what, really? Wemtanam.
Yes, Daddy.
Nankinga. Amaputa kumanini senkhathele kudala ngibekesela. Saze sasha.
Wemame.
You know, when I spoke of Begempilo Bezi and his arrest when he was trying to speak for the people of Zimbabwe and commending the resumption of flights to London directly from Zimbabwe, and also speaking against the 2030 extension of the 20 Constitution of 2013 of Zimbabwe, I was speaking well of Zimbabwe, but Mickey Mouse here has spoken of a whole family quite, pejoratively. Would you say that between the two of us, who would be speaking based on Psalm 133 verse 1?
Checking. Based on what you described, the one speaking positively about Zimbabwe and its people aligns more closely with the spirit of Psalm 133 verse 1, which praises unity rather than someone speaking negatively about a whole family.
So could you tell me, what did the Minister of Agriculture in May 2026 say about the 67 farms being returned to its former owners and them being compensated for that?
Checking. In May 2026, Zimbabwe's Minister of Agriculture, Anxious Masuka, said 67 farms under bilateral investment agreements would be returned to former foreign investors. The government planned roughly $146 million to settle claims for those treaty-protected farms.
Wait, they have $146 million to give to white farmers and not black Zimbabweans?
Checking.
How many people were repatriated from South Africa in recent months, and how many of them voluntarily returned to Zimbabwe in the past few months from South Africa?
Around 78,000 Zimbabweans returned from South Africa. About 21,000 through government assistance, and 57,000 returned voluntarily via self-repatriation.
Hey, the landowners, my daddy. Not bad. Now, could you tell me, why would the 75% of the mothers in Musino Hospital be from Zimbabwe, even undocumented mothers?
It's often because of proximity to the border, and some cross to access maternity care they see as more accessible or better resourced.
Why? What's wrong with the healthcare system in Zimbabwe? Not better.
Checking. Zimbabwe has functioning hospitals and many dedicated health workers, but also faces challenges.
What challenges do they face? What is a norm in a South African hospital that isn't a norm in Zimbabwe's hospital?
Some differences include more consistent access to medicines and equipment in South African hospitals.
Has the government of Zimbabwe ever shut down the internet to curb protests?
Yes, in January 2019, the Zimbabwean government ordered a nationwide internet shutdown during protests over fuel price increases.
How many days have there been no electricity in some of the days in July 26 in Zimbabwe?
Checking. In July 2026, Zimbabwe had a nationwide blackout on 6 July due to a major transmission fault.
What is the GDP of Zimbabwe?
Checking. The The IMF estimates Zimbabwe's nominal GDP at about 53.5 billion US dollars in 2025.
Wait, what is the GDP of Zimbabwe?
Checking. About 53.5 billion US dollars. No.
Wait. What do you mean? Like, wait, what's the GDP of South Africa's smallest province?
Checking. By area, South Africa's smallest province is Gauteng, and its economy is far larger than Zimbabwe's. Around 140 to 160 billion US dollars, depending on the year.
If you combine the GDP of the Free State and the Eastern Cape, does Zimbabwe rise above those provinces, perhaps?
Free State and Eastern Cape combined are well above that.
How?
So Zimbabwe's economy does not outpace the combined both of this.
In its truest form. And cats and dogs on Nilip Yama Pumu boy. Big skin. The parading Punbon is Uncle Lambota Sakula song. Bangalik Taganyan and Bubalong. Turn the TV off. iPhone 17 Pro Max 1 terabytes. Paid in full. Whole family included. Turn the TV off.
How far? So one of my favorite people right now on top of this internet is this other bros. I think his name is Zibani. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. And the reason why I love his content so much is because he's always ready to put ignorant Africans in their place. Because some of you don't understand that there's a very thin and blurry line between being patriotic and having common sense. And you people, before you go and think you are being patriotic and defending your country, sometimes you must just enter Google first. Enter Google, type and do research before you come on top of this internet and embarrass yourself. Because sometimes you people say things that make no sense. Like, for example, comparing Ghana's educational system and universities to South Africa. Are you okay? Are you alright? And the favorite thing about his content is when he asks Siri and Siri says, yeah, 17 Pro Max bought cash. Bros, you people just enter Google and save yourself the embarrassment. It's not every time you'll be opening your mouth and be talking uneducated and non-factual rubbish. Nonsense.
Well done.
Yes, Daddy.
What is the GDP of Uganda?
Checking. Roughly 65 to 70 billion US dollars.
What is the GDP of South Africa, KZN?
Checking. About 80 to 90 billion US dollars.
Wait, does that mean KZN is richer than Uganda, like makes more?
And total nominal GDP, yes.
Oh wait, what, really? Wait, we also have a lot of Indians in KZN, yeah, so what happened to the Indian population in Uganda, even the ones that were born there?
Checking. Most were expelled in 1972.
Oh really? Oh, that is shocking. Now wait, man, wait, so I also want to know, Wells. Okay, now I need you to tell me something here. How many presidents has maybe, let's say, the United States of America had since January 26, 1986. How many presidents have they had?
Checking. Since January 26, 1986, the U.S. has had 7 presidents.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then how about, let's say, Botswana? How about Botswana?
Since January 26, 1986, Botswana has had 5 presidents.
How about, let's say, Namibia since 1990 in its inception?
Checking. Since 1990, Namibia has had 5 presidents. Sam Nujoma.
Okay. How about, say, maybe Nigeria in the same space of time?
Checking. Since 1990, Nigeria has had 9 presidents.
9. Okay. No, wait. So how about Ghana since 1986? How many presidents?
Checking. Since January 26, 1986, Ghana has had 6 presidents.
How many presidents has Uganda had since 26 January 1986?
Since January 26, 1986, Uganda has had 1 president, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Wait, okay. So in January 2026, there was an election in Uganda. What happened during the elections to the internet?
Checking. During Uganda's January 2026 general election, the government ordered a nationwide internet shutdown. Internet access was suspended from January 13th to January 18th, 2026.
And then what happened to
After
the...
it turned...
Keep going. I apologize.
No worries. Access to platforms like Facebook, Facebook Messenger, and WhatsApp remained blocked for a longer period.
What happened to the opposition party leader, the NUP?
Checking. The leader of the National Unity Platform, Bobi Wine, rejected the results as fraudulent. Security forces raided his home and he went into hiding.
What does Proverbs 31 verse 8 to 9 say?
Checking. Proverbs 31, 8 through 9 says, "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, judge fairly, and defend the rights of the poor and needy."
What's your name again?
iPhone 17 Pro Max 1 terabyte. Ha 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 ha, paid in full.
Paid in full, now.
Yes, Daddy.
Thank you. Sabaza many people. Sek driver me now, man, the silent mover. I'm the step into the city silent pump. Over exercise, spending petty button gun. Don't stop us again. Pour in the bagaban. You can't have very Satan. You can't have the Pelanda. How can you love me because they love me, bitch? Bye bye, John.